Ya bani Adam qad anzalna alaykum libasan yuari sawatikum wa risha. Now because by eating the fruit of that forbidden tree, the pair, our forefathers and our grandmother and grandfather, they became naked. So here, with that connection, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pointing towards an innovation, a very shameful deed that some of the Arabs had invented in the name of piety. And what was that? They used to make tawaf, circumambulate around Kaaba, absolutely naked, stark naked. But this is how Allah had made us. We put off all these things, and when we are circumambulating around the house of Allah, we should be as Allah sent to us in this world. Not to have these additional things on our bodies. And this, they thought it was a very big act of virtue. And it was a very bad, very shameful act that they had invented. Now this is what is discussed here. Ya bani Adama, O children of Adam, qad anzalna alaykum libasa. We have sent down upon you dress, raiment of different kinds. Yuari sawatikum, so that you can cover your private parts of your body. Varisha, and also an adornment for you. When you wear good dress, you are adorned. Walibasu taqwa, zalika khair. Over and above this libas of raiment and clothes, you must have another libas, and that is of taqwa. That is much better, much more precious. Zalika min ayatillahi la'allakum yattaqarun. These are from among the revelations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that they might be reminded. Ya bani Adama la yaftinannakum ash-shaytanu kama akhraja abawaykum min al-jannah yanzi'u anhuma libasahuma liyuriyahuma sawatihima. O children of Adam, this Satan, let not Satan tempt you or seduce you, as he turned out. He made, your fathers, abawaykum, your grandfather and mother, he had made them to be turned out of Jannah. Yanzi'u anhuma libasahuma. He made them strip and become naked from their dress. Liyuriyahuma sawatihima, so that he showed to them their private parts, their organs of shame. Innahu yarakum huwa wa qabiluhu. He and his tribe, his agents, his armies, they see you min haythu la tarawnahu, where from you can't see them. Jinns are invisible to humans. They can see us, we can't see them. Malaika see us, we can't see them. Because both of them are from Nur and Nar. The root of these both words is the same. Nur, Nar. Alif and Waw, they are huruful illah. And huruful illah, they are exchanged in one another's place. Nar, Nur. So they were created from Nur. Both are very subtle things. And angels were created from Nur, and the jinns were created from Nar. So they are invisible. They can take the form. What is more subtle can take another form. But the inert body that we have, we can't change our form. They can take the form of man. Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam used to come to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam many times in the form of a man. And mostly in the shape and in the features of Dahya Kalbi raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. He was a very beautiful, handsome person. So that was the shape taken by Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam. Whenever he came to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the form of a human being. A jinn can attire himself as a human being, but we can't do it. So they are potentially invisible for us, and they see us. Innahu yarakum, verily he sees you. Not only you, wa huwa qabiluhu, his agents from the jinns, and his tribe. Min haythu la tarawnahum, from where you can't see them. Inna ja'alna shayateen awliya lillazina la yu'minun. And we have made these satans, now these are satans, not one shaitan. That was one shaitan, now agents included, these are the satans. We have made these satans friends of those who don't believe. If you believe in Allah, they will run away. If you don't have that iman and faith in Allah, they will come and overpower you. وَإِذَا فَعَلُوا فَاحِشَةً قَالُوا وَجَدْنَا عَلَيْهَا آبَاءَنَا. And when they are doing and committing a very shameful act, I have told you, making tawaf around Kaaba in an absolutely stark naked form, they say, قَالُوا وَجَدْنَا عَلَيْهَا آبَاءَنَا, we found our forefathers doing this. وَاللَّهُ أَمَرَنَا بِهَا. And this was their argument. If our forefathers were doing it, they must have been ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How could they have done it by themselves? Allahu amarana biha. Qul inna Allah la ya'muru bil fahsha. Tell them, oh no, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can never command shameful acts. This is shame. Al-haya'u min al-iman. Wal-haya'u shu'batun min al-iman. Haya, shyness, shame, they are from among the highest faculties of human beings. Highest faculties. This faculty is present even in some of the more evolved higher animals. The elephants never mate in the presence of other elephants. They go to privacy. When a she-elephant, she gives birth to a child, all the males get away very far off and they surround that, wood and jungle so that nobody can now enter. And only the females attend that female, elephant when she is delivering a child. So all these things are from basic nature. And in man, this, shame and shyness has reached its climax. And we read it in Physiology of the Brain, that the highest functions of brain are shyness and fear. These are the highest functions. Why? Fear, to preserve yourself, so that you can run away from whatever can take your life. So this is the highest function, preservation of the self. And shyness. They are the two highest functions of the brain. That is why when you take liquor, these two highest factors, they are knocked down. When they are knocked out, you become more brave. You become more shameless. Now you can speak, make a better speech. Because now, you have become shameless. Behaya basho harche khai kun. When you have become behaya, you can do anything now. So actually the resultant effect of this liquor and alcohol is that apparently you become more active, more strong, more mobile, but actually what has happened? The highest function of your brain has been knocked out. That shyness and that fear has gone out. So apparently you have become fearless, shy, you are not shy anymore. So this is actually shyness. Shobatu min al-iman. Are you saying and attributing to Allah which you never know? You don't have any proof, any document. Tell them, my Lord has commanded justice. And straighten your faces on every time of prayer. And call him, pray to him, but mukhlisina lahuddin. It's very important to understand. Keeping your deen exclusive for him, regarding both worship and obedience. If you are praying to him but you are committing shirk also, he will not listen to you. Go away. Unless you have that ikhlas, tawheed. You are exclusively his bondsman. You are obeying him exclusively. You love him most as compared to any other being. If this is not the condition, your deen is not khalis. It's not pure. Mukhlisina lahuddin. If you have made your deen exclusively for him, both regarding obedience and love and worship, then he will respond to your prayers. Mukhlisina lahuddin kama badakum ta'udun. As you were created in the beginning, you will return. Again, you will be created. As you originated, in the same way you will return. Fiha tahyawna wa fiha tamutuna wa minha tukhrajun. These words came in ayah number 25. And in the same way, kama badakum ta'udun. Fariqan hada. But during this period, A party Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has guided to the right path. وَفَرِيقَ الْحَقَّ عَلَيْهِمُ الضَّلَالَةُ. And there is another party whom this misguidance, has occurred. They have taken hold of another party. All this error and injustice. إِنَّهُمْ اتَّخَذُوا الشَّيَاطِينَ أَوْلِيَاءَ. They have taken this shayateen, the Satan and his agents as friends and protectors, min dunillah, leaving Allah, besides Allah. وَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُهْتَدُونَ. And still they think that they are rightly guided. Ya bani Adam, khuzu zinatakum inda kulli masjid. O sons of Adam, take your adornment at the time of every prayer or at the place of every prayer. Masjid is ismu zarf. And it can be zarf makan and zarf zaman. Masjid, prayer time, prayer place. Whenever you are going to a mosque, you put on your dress. And it should be the better dress. You are going to the court of Allah. You are presenting yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not a shabby dress. If you go to some function, if you go to a dinner, how much take care of your dress, but you are going to mosque and you are not at all any careful about your dress. خُذُوا زِينَتَكُمْ عِنْدَ كُلِّ masjid. You must have the dress. Best, you should be dressed in the proper way. At every time of prayer, at every place of prayer. وَاشْرَبُوا وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا. And eat and drink. وَلَا تُسْرِفُوا. But don't exceed the limits. Don't be extravagant. Don't eat anything haram. Don't drink anything haram. And then also not overeat and overdrink. Israf